Welcome to Savor the Story podcast, where books and snacks are life. I'm Nicole, that's Vanessa, so...
Hi, you said go like it was me.
I know.
I
wanted to see if you would just start saying it.
I'll just jump in one time. Maybe.
I'll just trick you into doing it.
Okay. You're like, Vanessa, just try it one time.
Try it. You'll like it.
I love that we've turned into that, though, where I don't have to do it ever.
I know. I like that was like one of your, when we were like talking about it, you're like, I have one thing to say. I never want to have to do the intro. Like, yeah,
Yes.
okay, sure.
I think I did it once. Maybe twice. We'll have to go back.
I don't remember this.
It was a long time ago that we did our first episode now. I feel like it's been a lifetime.
I know. We've been here forever.
Forever. Yes. Can I tell you that I'm really sore today?
Which part of you?
My muscles. All of my muscles is really sore today.
A specific set of muscles, or just
kind of all of them?
the whole muscle.
Yeah, I'm actually a little shaky right now because I worked out right before this, so like my arms still feel like, you know, like they lifted heavy things. So like as I'm holding my iPad, it's like
you're not gonna be able to read.
No, I'm shaky. That's the reason why I wanted to point that out. That if at any point my arm is like doing something weird and you're watching the video, it's because my muscles are sore.
Like, what is wrong with Vanessa?
Yeah. Do you have a medical condition, ma'am?
Do we need to call 911?
Yeah. Have you seen that happen before? Like on that happened on what show was that? It was an HGTV show. And it was like the husband and wife, they're now divorced, but they did like fixer-uppers and like flipped real estate and stuff. Have you seen that before?
I feel like I've seen one. I don't know, remember what it was from, but like some guy had like a lump.
Yes, that's who it was. I think his name was Taryn or something, and Christina are their names. And it's something like that. But yeah, he actually, like, a viewer called in and was like, hey, I think you need to get that checked out. And it ended up being like a massive tumor or something. Like,
yeah. She was like, I'm a nurse.
Yes.
You should trust me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And also kind of really cool.
Yeah. Well, anyway. It was nice of her to call in. Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Completely random conversation that I haven't thought of in years came out. I do have one thing to tell you.
Okay.
Because when this comes out, I haven't done it yet because we pre-record, but when this comes out, I will have just gone to the Twilight 20th anniversary showing.
Oh, yes. I remember talking about this with you.
Yes.
The best part is you were like, I can't. So when you sent me the picture, it didn't show the whole picture. So it was just like image
in the little screen. Yeah.
It just,
Did you end up seeing it though?
But when I clicked on it, it would open and I could see it. But all I saw was like the picture, like the tile. And then you're thinking like, I can't believe how many people are going. And I like, oh my God, she can't get a seat. And I opened it up and it was like, oh, there's plenty of seats.
No, there wasn't.
In the front.
I'm not sitting in the front, Nicole. Those aren't even options to me.
Those are not real seats.
Those are not real seats. They are never even like mildly considered.
Yes, like it was all on the edges.
Yes.
It was all that was left when you sent me that. So.
Yes. I'll put a picture here of what it looked like when I went to buy my ticket, but it was way more seats were gone than I was expecting when I bought my ticket. And I assume it's a bunch of me's. Like a bunch of elder millennials that are just living for the nostalgia.
Yes. And I feel like once you have gone and I need you to get there early enough so you could see everybody in the light. So you could be like, it was all old people.
Yes. I imagine it's going to be all people within a 5-year range of me. Mm-hmm. Or older, I guess.
Yeah.
People my mom.
Yeah. They timed it pretty well because it is like that season.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes. So for anyone who doesn't know, for the 20th anniversary of Twilight, they decided to do 5 nights, bringing all 5 movies back into the theaters. So starting on October 29th, I think is when I'm going, or when I went, is the first one. And then from there on through November 1st, they'll do, will be the last one. So I did go in and look at the other movies to see if those were sold out, and they weren't nearly as sold, like as many as the first like Twilight night. And I don't plan on going to any of the other ones, but I just thought it would be really fun to go to the Twilight night. And I found one single seat, like right in the middle of the theater, like towards the back a little. And I was like, there, I'm there. I got it.
It's fate.
Yes, this was meant for me. So hopefully there's some other people out there listening that also decided to do that in their area. And we can all live in our 20-something days together.
Not I.
No, not you. I'm very excited about it because it's been 20 years since I've seen it in the movie theater. So
there you go. Yeah. So I was gonna say, I don't. When you were like, it's been 20 years, and I was like, she better not say since she's seen it, because I know you've probably seen it at least once since me and you have seen it.
That is a true statement. That is a true statement. So,
oh my goodness.
Yes, I'm
Vanessa.
excited.
I almost called you Bella.
Oh no,
Bella.
The hate you feel for me already, just because I said I wanted to see it.
No.
Yeah,
now it's in my brain. Like
I know.
Drilling away in there.
I'm sorry. I'm very excited about it.
Apparently.
And I'm gonna eat a whole bucket of popcorn.
Are they gonna have special buckets?
I don't know, but if they do, I will buy one. That is a given. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one because I don't have one from back in the day. So, so I'm gonna need one now.
I agree.
How are you doing? Do you have things to share with me?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Not really any. I don't have any like book news or anything like that.
Okay.
I did get to go see Joan Jett in Billy Idol in concert.
Nice.
So, yeah, that was pretty fun.
I can't really tell what the shirt is. So
yeah, nobody can. As I put it on for this, I was like, nobody's gonna be able to tell. That's Joan Jett.
Okay. And how was it?
It was good. It was real good. Not to like take up all the time with like stuff that's not books or snacks, but I know when I talked about going to the Sturgill Simpson concert, I was like, it was like 3.5 hours, and it was like just him like and all his buddies just like in a jam session, and I was like, yeah, it was pretty cool. Billy Idol is from like a different era of like rock star, right? Like, okay. And I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but it was like a production. Like they had the light show, and the backdrop had like animation, and like, he was running around and like, you know, touching hands in the audience and like taking his shirt off and throwing it into the crowd and like stuff like that. And I was like, damn, like this guy is just like everywhere. Yeah. And it's always interesting to see like how different like eras of music is, like how like, or maybe just genres, or I don't know, just personal preference of like the artist, right?
It could be a little bit of all of those, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Did you get a shirt or close to a shirt that he threw out?
No.
Dang it.
Yeah, we were in, cause in this arena, it's you have like stadium seating, and then after that there's lawn seating. Okay. We were in the very last row. Okay. For before it turned into lawn seating. Okay. I think it was double Z. Okay. So great. We were pretty far back. Okay. I I think I see him. You know.
Okay, that's fair.
So he's like this big.
Oh, all right.
But
nowhere, not in shirt distance.
Not in shirt distance, so I had to buy shirts. I went overboard with buying shirts. I think I bought like 4 shirts. So I think plus I bought Mike's shirt, and I think I bought something else. I think I spent over $250 in merchandise, and I was like,
and merch at concerts and events and stuff is always so expensive.
Yeah, it was like fucking almost $50 for a t-shirt.
I know, but you can't stop yourself. Like, you just have to do it. So I totally get it.
I'm like, where am I gonna get these shirts?
I have no idea. That's funny. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
How about you?
Well, I mean, I don't have anything to share like that, but I do have something I found on the internet that I want to share with you.
Oh, yeah. Is this what you texted me about? Or is this something else?
What did I text you about?
I don't know. You said you saw something about horoscopes?
Oh, horoscopes. No, I was thinking I should have just told you what that was, because I wasn't gonna talk about it on here. No.
I've been waiting for so long. That's why I didn't ask you what it was about, because I was like, oh, she's surely gonna tell me.
I can. Let's do an impromptu. I did screenshot them. So they were it was a random like thing on Instagram, like person on Instagram that I saw, and they did your zodiac sign as book shopping excuses. So it's the excuse that you use to go book shopping
based on your
sign. Yes. Okay. And so mine is Aquarius, and I'll tell you mine first. It said, it just felt too weird to leave behind. Like, it chose me. So, like, I had to buy this book, obviously.
It needed me.
It needed me. And yours, as Pisces, it said, it whispered to me in the bookstore. What was I supposed to do? Ignore it?
Yeah. I can't hurt its feelings.
No. It asked me to come home.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to see yours, it is bookish.bry, Bryy. So anybody out there, you can go to her there. I don't know who they are. So their Instagram. And they had like a bunch of different ones on there. Like, it looks like they kind of post stuff like that all the time. So even if you can't find that specific post, you can maybe see some other fun things on there. But nice. I just thought it was cute.
That is cute.
But no, that is not the thing that I found.
Okay, my bad.
No, that's okay. This thing is like a super random. I don't know. So it was somebody who posted in the Romantasy subreddit, and they said, this is not funny, but it's funny. Okay.
Okay. It's like a car wreck you can't look away from.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's exactly what it is. So this person is being sued by an author because she wrote a review about this author's book, and she claimed that the author was using AI. And so the author was like, absolutely not. That is slander. I am going to sue you for this. But the reason why it's funny is the reasons that she listed as to why she thought that this author used AI. Okay, let me tell you.
Okay.
So a few months back, I read a book that was recommended here. Obviously, I'm not going to name it because I'm already in enough trouble. And I found an obvious AI line. And the line is, let out a breath she didn't know she was holding. I was suspicious right away. I kept reading and found more things that didn't even make sense. She padded across the floor, for example. So those were a couple of the things. So both of those things are super common.
Yes.
In every book, not just romantasy books.
Yes, I was super confused.
Yes. So the fact that she called this author out for AI on those two things, like specifically, I was like, what are you doing? And in the same post that she's saying that this author is suing her, she also says that she did not pay for the book that she read. She got it by other means because she is a poor college student.
What is going on?
So she admits to basically stealing this person's book, and she says that is that going to help her because she ended up, like, she thinks that it's going to help her in the lawsuit because she didn't actually purchase the book. And I was like, what is happening out here in the world?
Yeah. Is this her first time reading a book? Like...
Right? I don't know. So, like I said, not funny because she obviously made a terrible decision and then is now being sued, and that's a terrible thing, but also hilarious because of the reasons that she cited. I was like, none of the things that you said sound like AI. Like,
yeah, I know we've talked about AI, using AI in the past, but I can't remember what book you told me it was, but it was like the prompt was still
where
in
they
there.
used, yes, like that. Okay.
If you would have told me that, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Bitches using AI.
Yes.
But using a commonly used phrase.
Like, let out a breath she didn't know she was holding. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's in like every romance book I've ever read.
Yeah. It's like, I've heard normal people say that.
Yeah.
Like in my everyday life.
Right.
Like just like sitting in like a truck or something and you hear somebody say it. And you're like, huh.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So I just thought I just wanted to bring that to your attention because I thought it was funny. And
Yeah.
like, I don't know what's happening out in the world for that type of like accusation to come out. Like, can authors literally not write anything now?
Yeah.
I actually saw an author promoting their book by saying, like, can you believe this book has forced proximity and enemies to lovers? Like,
can you believe I wrote this book with no AI?
Yes.
Oh.
It was funny. I was like, that was a good promotion. Good job.
That's so silly.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
People are crazy. All right, that's all I have. What do you have? What is your snack this week? Wine? That's gone?
It's gone. All that's left are the frozen grapes at the bottom.
Ooh, that could be your snack.
I know.
Wine, frozen grapes.
Yeah. So remember a long time ago when you told me about put the Jello on the grape? I've done that a couple times, right? So these are Jello grapes. I didn't have any frozen grapes, just regular. So I was like, fuck it, Jello grapes.
It just adds a little flavor to it.
Yes, it's like a sangria.
I mean, I imagine that's what it would be like. Yeah. Did you get any of the flavor from the Jello?
Yeah.
You could taste it in there? Okay.
Yeah. Because
Nice.
it's not. So I know last time I was like, oh, I can't. This is weird. It's like watermelon. No, I'm all on board.
Now you're throwing it in your wine.
Yeah. Like that's been like, I don't know what it is about the fake watermelon. I love fake watermelon. I don't like real watermelon, but
Really?
it just doesn't taste as good as fake watermelon. I don't want some
Doesn't have all those
watered ass.
it doesn't have all that artificial flavor.
Right. I don't want some watery ass watermelon taste. Like,
Oh, Nicole. Watermelon with salt on it is like the best thing ever.
oh yes, that's pretty good too.
Oh, I love that. But only in the summer. All right. Well, my snack this week is in honor of the crazy man that sits next to me at work.
Oh.
No, the crazy man who sits next to me at work that tried to demand candy from me.
More candy.
Yes. So, for everyone, I was the candy lady at work, and I am no longer the candy lady. I have resigned. I said I am not going to supply anyone with candy anymore. And earlier this week, I came into a work with a note in the empty candy bowl that said, "Fill me with Werther's original candies." And I said, no. And so
I will not.
I'm not going to. And I'll have you know, though, I've had 2 bags show up on my desk this week.
Nice.
Of Werther's candy. So somebody is supplying the bowl, but it's not me. So my snack this week is going to be Werther's Originals candies.
Yeah. It always seems like candy shows up around Halloween. Like,
I do imagine there's going to be some in the coming month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not buying it for them anymore.
Oh, they're heathens.
No. Yeah, I'm retiring.
Like, eat your dinner.
Yeah, right.
Candy is for after.
So that's my snack this week.
Nice.
Okay.
Have you had the Werther's Originals that are like the apple, the caramel ones? Yes. Oh, those are so fucking good.
Those are so delicious. I just really like all Werther's candies, I think.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Delicious. Maybe next week I'll use caramel apple ones.
Caramel apple ones? Yeah, I hope they come out with it like more flavors. Like a
pumpkin.
A pumpkin. Speaking of pumpkin, not that I need this or anything, but they make pumpkin spice laundry detergent. Have you seen this?
No.
Yeah. I don't want to spend my money on it, but also kind of want to spend my money on it.
Okay. All right.
I just think I just want to know what does it smell like.
You just walk around smelling yourself all the time?
Yes.
All right. I think they might be taking it too far.
Yes. Well, speaking of pumpkin spice, fuck it, since we're talking about it, that goo gel, that running gel that I was like, it was pumpkin spice running gel.
Yes. Yeah, Tim said it was not good. And he is the most basic white girl there ever was, who loves all things pumpkin spice, and he did not like them. So
I was 1000% like when I told you it, if you hadn't updated me with what Tim thought, I would have asked, because I was like, I have to know what Tim knows.
Yes. Well, I immediately sent it to him and I was like, have you seen this? And he was like, yes, of course I've seen this. And I've tried it and it was not good. So
yeah. I had one, because you can, on the feed, you can buy individual.
Oh,
So I had put one packet in my cart. I didn't want to buy a whole box of them and be stuck with the box, but I was like, I'll try one. But as soon as you were like, Tim says don't do it, I was like, delete.
Not happening.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't buy anything before you got Tim's feedback.
Yes. I would have been real sad if it showed up.
Yes.
And then I had Tim's feedback.
Yes. All right. Are you ready to tell me about your book? How many?
I have 2.
Yay!
2 whole books.
Okay.
Which book am I going to do first? Okay, so the book that I'm going to do first is from May.
Okay.
So it's been a long time. When I was putting in the books into our tractor, what I was going to read, I was like, no, I have to start with the oldest books. I have to get those out of the way because I'm starting to forget.
I am too. I'm doing the same thing, trying to throw those in there. So the whole plan of having books in the backlog is great until you get months out because you've read so many books and you're like, shit.
I know.
I can't remember anything.
It's so intense. This was also, so when I was writing down all of my notes for this is also the last one that I did. So I was completely over it. So
okay.
Take that with a grain of salt.
We're going to get mild, chaotic Nicole.
This is mild, chaotic, and it's probably not going to do the book justice. But for this book specifically,
it's okay.
I don't feel bad about not doing this book justice. Surprise!
I see where you're going with this.
All right. This book is called The Bodyguard by Katherine Center.
Okay.
I listened to this.
Okay. You've read her before? Yes?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Okay. It is a romance. A rom-com, contemporary romance. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
So, this fucking book.
Oh, all right. No.
Superstar Jack Stapleton.
Okay.
That's how I read his name and I was like, this feels weird. Jack Stapleton needs a bodyguard. Because he's had several close encounters. I'm air quoting. Several close encounters with a stalker.
Okay.
So enter Hannah, a petite, I could kill you without trying protective agent, or a bodyguard.
Okay.
She is there to keep him safe. So she's hired to do this.
All right.
Another problem, I guess, because Jack already has problems, but a second problem is Jack's mom is sick. She has cancer or a tumor, I think. She has a tumor. And something that, like, her doctors have said are, like, you know, try to keep stress low, you know, like, don't do this. So Jack is like, I can't let my family know that I have a stalker.
Right.
And you're my bodyguard. So when
Fake
I go
dating.
when I go out there, you're gonna go out there as my girlfriend.
Okay.
So yeah. So
Saw that one from a mile away.
yeah, not a lot of surprises.
Okay.
So Hannah pretends to be Jack's girlfriend while he's on this visit, and all this forced proximity makes them realize they are perfect for each other. But life things get in the way. And what are they gonna do?
Oh no.
Okay. Like I said, I read this a while ago. I had to really dig deep for this.
Okay.
I actually had to go in there and like listen to a little bit just to be like,
really?
what happened here?
Yes.
So Hannah was not believable.
Okay.
Like not as the bodyguard thing, because like I don't give a fuck if she's 5'6" and like tiny little thing, like whatever. There's jujitsu people who are the same size, right? Like that doesn't mean anything to me, right?
Okay.
But
I mean, I did question it for a second, but I also get what you're saying. Like obviously, like martial arts, like stuff like that. Also, guns don't care how small you are.
Exactly.
So, like, okay, I get it.
Right, and then on top of it, it's not like she is the only one.
Okay.
Like, there's like the agency that she works for. They don't just put her with him and then she's completely alone with him in the middle of like Texas or wherever the fuck they're at.
Okay.
Like they have a whole bunch of other agents there as well.
Okay.
To try. So it's like she's just the one in the closest of proximity. Everybody else is kind of like out of the way, out of sight, out of mind.
All right.
But one is kind of here nor there. She didn't really have a personality.
Okay.
For being, I don't know, for her to be a bodyguard, I just kind of felt like she would have more like take no shit attitude.
Okay.
Right? But because like the first 2 or 3 pages, it kind of steps right into that. She's like, I'm a bodyguard. I could do all these things. I've taken all these classes. I've done all these jobs. I've helped it. Like she's giving you her credentials in the first like chapter about her, right? Introducing herself. But then the rest of the book, people are like talking down to her. They're talking shit to her. They're just basically walking all over her, and she just takes it. Like she doesn't say anything back. She just like takes it. And I was like,
so like what you learn about her early on doesn't really hold true for her personality throughout.
Right. Like it didn't match. So I was just like, okay. Jack Stapleton. He's a jerk. I did not like him. Like, remember when I said that like, people like shit talking to Hannah or about Hannah? He was one of those people. Like,
fuck you, man.
Like, like one of those like angsty moments. I guess this is a little bit spoilery. Okay. But like one of those angsty moments where he's like talking to somebody and they're like, do you like, what's with you and Hannah or whatever? And he's like, well, Hannah's not like, look at her. She's not like a goddess. She's nothing, blah, blah, blah. Like, and then there's one part where there's an event that happens and he screams at her. And he's supposed to be like scared, like she scared him because she put herself in danger. Okay. But like he's screaming at her like she's stupid. And like, I was like, how is she supposed to know this? Like, she's not from the area. She's not, like, there's no way in her backstory, she could have been prepared for this.
Okay.
But he's screaming at her, like, everybody knows this. And she's like, okay. And I was just like,
okay. He sounds a little bit of like a "do you know who I am" kind of artist, right? He's a singer.
Yeah. So it was. I don't think he was a movie star.
Okay.
Like I said, it's been a while.
Whatever he is, it kind of sounds like whatever celebrity he is. He's like, "Do you know who I am?"
Right. Yeah. So the whole like fake dating scenario was silly. It was just silly.
Okay.
Like, I get it. He wanted to spare his mom the stress, but like, in addition to him screaming at her, he also doesn't have a good relationship with like any of his family. So while he's there, like, him and his brother are fighting literally the whole time with like his mom in the room and like all these things. And I was like,
don't stress her out though.
I was like, oh yeah, like, you can't have, you know, like, I can't have stress, but I'll be a dick in front. Like, that gives me stress.
Yeah.
Like, there's,
Okay.
Because there's a lot of backstory too.
Okay.
Pretty like traumatic backstory. So it's like bringing all of that back up and digging all of the, you know, all that old past trauma back up. And it's like, man, you are not selling to me this whole like, I want to keep stress from my mom's life.
Right. Okay.
And then my last thought on this one was just like, all the side characters, not all, most of the side.
Okay.
The top 3 side characters are all garbage. Like, I hated them all. It felt like they were purposely put in there just to be shitty. And I don't know. It felt like the books where they're like, her life is so shitty until she meets him and his magic dick, like.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, like, that's the vibe that I got. And I don't like that in romance. Like, I'll accept some of it. Like, oh yeah, you can have problems.
Sure.
But don't act like all of these are problems, but as soon as you meet this guy, all of a sudden, like, you have no problems.
Everything is better. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how good the dick is.
Fair.
So, all right, so I almost went on to the next book.
No, you gotta give you a rating.
I'm gonna give you a rating. I didn't DNF it.
Okay. That's some high praise.
I guess I'll give it 2 glasses of wine.
All right.
Yes, I'll give it 2 glasses of wine.
Okay.
But no more.
All right.
Yes. Okay, next book.
Okay.
This is also a rom-com or a romance. It is called If All Else Sails by Emma St. Clair. It was Kindle Unlimited. Like I said, it's a romance or a rom-com. Man, I wrote really small. I had a lot on this one. Okay. So Josie and her brother have made plans for their annual sibling weekend together. But when Josie gets to the address her brother has given her, her brother isn't there. And it seems that nobody is.
Okay.
And the house is also questionable, right? So
his brother does not sound like the greatest brother.
Right, not a great planner, it sounds like. And then the cops show up.
Oh, all right.
So once they have her all locked up tight in the police cruiser to be taken in, she finds out that the house was not empty and her nemesis is there. And he was the one who called the cops.
Okay.
So once...
Where do all these people get these nemesises from?
I know. Like, I don't think I have a nemesis.
No.
But whatever.
Okay.
So once the mistaken identity is all cleared up, she learns that her brother, who is also her nemesis, his name is Wyatt. Her
brother is her nemesis?
No, she learns that her nemesis, Okay, let me say this again.
Okay.
Okay, so everything with the cops is all cleared up. She learns that her brother, who is her nemesis's agent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I tried to throw the name in there too quick.
Okay.
So Wyatt is a hockey player, and her brother is his agent. Her brother sent her there to take care of Wyatt, who is recovering from an injury, and he used the annual sibling weekend to trick her into getting there.
That's probably something you should tell me if you want me to care for somebody's well-being. You need to tell me in advance.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
But Wyatt is doing worse than he lets on.
Okay.
So, the more time they spend together, the more Josie realizes that Wyatt is just misunderstood and so on and blah, blah, blah. And so she volunteers to undertake a boating trip with him because he is wanting to spread his uncle's ashes. So all that time spent in boating quarters together, close quarters, all this quality time, and Wyatt is making her rethink everything she's ever thunk.
All the thunks.
All the thunks.
All right.
So there's some triggers in this one, like mental health issues, what else? Death of a family member, and then wish I could remember exactly. So there is a scene of described rape. That's what it was. Okay. So, there's also a handful of tropes, which you've probably picked out, like enemies to lovers, forced proximity, brother's best friend. So much. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted hockey romance. Okay. That's what I wanted when I picked this book.
All right.
There was no hockey. Like, it's just Wyatt is a hockey player. He's trying to become, he's injured, so he's trying to become a hockey player, and that's it.
Okay.
That's all the hockey there is. Like, I don't even think he puts on a jersey or goes near ice. Yeah, it's weird.
All right. Kawa's yelling at me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Kawa doesn't like hockey romances.
No.
So one of the, I don't know if you want to call it a trope or not. It's like one of those, like, kind of like I said, like a nemesis. Like they're like enemies to lovers. I don't really consider them to be enemies to lovers or, nemesis. Nemesis.
Nemesis. I love it.
Like, it's like they're nemesis in the way that they had a misunderstanding 20 years ago, and now they hate/avoid each other, right?
Got it. Okay.
But one of them still secretly loves the other one, right?
Always.
Yeah. So this book, I don't believe... Okay, nope, I'm going to come back to that. Okay. So this book is weird.
Okay.
Because...
Period. The end.
Yeah, the end. It's weird because they make up pretty early. Like, they realize what's going on, and then they become friends.
Okay.
And then, like, the rest of the book is, like, the building of the romance.
Okay.
And I assume that's, like, what she was trying to do with the forced proximity. Okay. But, like, nothing ever happens.
Okay.
So I'm going to give a little bit more backstory because I was really curious about all of this, and I was like, what is going on? Why is it like this? It's bothering me. It's bothering me.
Did someone fall down?
I think Mike dropped something.
Oh.
So Emma St. Clair writes rom-coms, right?
Okay.
But she used to write contemporary romance with Christian themes.
Okay.
So I'm not saying it's not like there was any Christian themes in this book or anything, but it's wildly closed door.
Okay.
Like, I think they kiss, but like, that's it. You know, like nothing is described. So when I say like, you know, it was weird because like they decide they're gonna be together, but then like I don't know if like the Christian themes or the the no spice that she really puts in any of her books, because I did read and she doesn't really put that much spice in any of her books. It was just like a lot of it was just felt forced, I guess, because you knew they weren't gonna go anywhere, right? So yeah, it's like I said, they make up really early. The book is really slow because they spend so much time just going around in circles.
Okay, that's got it.
So, and then my last thought.
Yes.
This book is called If All Else Sails.
Yes.
Right? They only spend like 30% of the book on the boat.
So there's no hockey, there's no sailing.
Very minimal sailing.
What the hell?
I know. It was yeah, there was some cute parts. There's some good one-liners, you know, like it was a cute read because like the characters were not mean to each other. They weren't bad characters. They were just kind of like vanilla characters, right? Like I didn't really see a lot of the like, you know, the romance, like getting to know you was there, but the romance wasn't there. So I don't know. I think 3.5, and I might be willing to round up to 4.
Okay.
Still on the fence. Like I know I put 4 in Goodreads, but like as I was writing all my notes, I was like, do I like this as much as all these other books though?
Right.
But I don't hate it as much as these books. So
yeah, when you start comparing to other things that you've rated, you're like, shit, what do I do?
Like I fucked up. So.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you looking for smutty hockey?
Am I looking for smutty hockey? No, because I think I already found it.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, so spoiler alert, I will be reviewing smut hockey books in the future.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I just read 2 and there's 2 more in the series that I'm reading. And so I was gonna say if you want to read them as well, we could do a special episode where we just talk about those 4.
All right. Send me the books and I'll do it.
Okay. Well, I could tell you they're the well, I mean, I'll still send them to you, but
okay.
Yeah.
Where's my phone?
For everyone else, so that they know that something is potentially coming. It's the Off-Campus series.
I think I saw you put
L.
it in
Kennedy. Yeah, and the first book is called The Deal. So I've read The Deal and The Mistake, and then I think there's actually 3 more, but the 5th book, we don't have to do that one. I think we just do the 4 because it's the 4 friends, like the 4 roommates or whatever.
Okay.
And yeah, I liked the first 2. I'm gonna read the other 2, but I kind of wanted to take a little detour, so I've been reading some other things, and I'm gonna go back in. But each book is a different couple, so.
Okay.
But we could do like a special off-campus episode, and the show just started filming, so it's gonna be out. Yeah. Probably next year sometime. So
nice.
Yeah, I think they just like recently started announcing like all the casting and like all that kind of stuff. So
you better not fuck that up.
Yeah. So far, everyone seems okay. I don't usually care about casting that much because, I mean, as long as it's not like super blatant that like this doesn't match. But for me, because I can't see them in my head anyway, I usually am just like, yeah, that's what they look like.
Yeah. It's not so much about what, in this case, like what I see them in my head is. It's like, the body type has to be right. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want them to put somebody in there who like, you know, for like, if it was like a rugby thing,
right?
Like rugby players have a very specific look.
Yes.
Athletes have a very specific look.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see a tiny little stick.
No, so far all 4 of them look like hockey players to me. Like,
I'm gonna have to do some Googling here.
Yeah, I'll send you their the Instagram too, because they started like just for the show Instagram. So I'll send that to you too. I'll put it in here somewhere. I'll put in what the name of the Instagram is so that everyone can see it as well. But yeah, so like they kind of have the look that I think kind of is hockey-ish, where they have like a little bit of a longer hair and they're all like kind of just big dudes, like but they're college players, so like they're like early 20s ish. But yeah, if you're interested in doing that as like a buddy read episode, we could do that.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm down. Okay, are you ready for my non-hockey smutty book?
Fine, I guess.
Well, it's not smutty or hockey. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's actually a thriller mystery. Okay. So completely different direction. Okay, it is called Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. I think that's how you say her name. Kubica. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Kubica. That's how you spell it. And also every time I think of this book, I always think local missing woman, and that's not what it is. It's Local Woman Missing. It has to be so confusing. I listened to this book, and the reason I read this book or listened to this book is because a friend of mine was gifted this book from a friend of hers. And so her friend was trying to get her to venture out, because she like reads kind of the same things that I do, like fantasy, romance, like that kind of genres. She's not a thriller, mystery, horror person in any way, because she gets scared very easily. And so her friend was like, no, I promise you're gonna love this book, like read this book and like venture out. And so I was like, do you want me to read it to see if you should, like, if it's okay for you in a like scary kind of way? And she was like, yes, please. So so I did, and I will report back that I said that she should not read it for multiple reasons, but the main one was, I was like, you won't be able to sleep. Like,
you will have nightmares.
Yes, don't read this. Okay. Sorry to her friend. Okay, so this book starts off strong with cheating and a disappearance and quickly moves into kidnapping, child abuse, and torture. So right off the bat, there's all of your triggers for this book. Which immediately I was like 2 chapters in and I was like, I don't think you should read this book.
It only took 2 chapters.
Yeah, immediately I was like, the amount of child abuse that's happening, I don't think that you're like ready for this. Yeah,
it's a hard book to start out with. It's like, if that's not your thing, right?
Yeah, if you've never read like the mystery thriller vibes. So we start with a woman named Shelby who goes out for a run in the middle of the night and does not return. She disappears without a trace. Not long after this, another woman who lives just blocks away from Shelby named Meredith and her 6-year-old daughter Delilah also go missing. So everyone is concerned that the events are connected, and the investigation ensues, basically. And all of the investigations quickly go cold in both cases. So like almost immediately, everyone's like, we literally don't know what's happening. So now it's been 11 years since everybody has gone missing, and they're all presumed dead, when Delilah shockingly returns. Yeah, so remember, she was 6 when they went missing, and it's now 11 years later. Yeah. She returns. Her dad and her brother bring her home, and as they begin to uncover some of the truths, things start taking very crazy turns. So the story is told in flashbacks. You get current timeline story of Delilah being back and like all the things beginning to be uncovered. Like, this is when you get all of the secrets uncovered. It's mostly told from the POV of their neighbor, of Meredith and Delilah, like that household's neighbor. Her name is Kate. And she was friends with Meredith and the family and stuff. And then you also get a couple of chapters from Delilah's younger brother, Leo. And then you also get 11 years ago in the flashback part of it. And the stuff you get from that time is from Meredith's point of view, everything that's before the disappearance happened. And then it's again told from the neighbor Kate's point of view for the things that happened like right after the disappearance. So it's like right at the beginning of the investigation. So you kind of have a few POVs going on at the same time, and you're jumping back and forth in time. So some of it's, I feel like I didn't have that hard of a time following it because you kind of understand exactly where you are when it's happening. But but there's kind of a lot going on. There are a lot of spoilers in here. I'm going to try to make it like as non-spoilery as possible, but just there's going to be some things that maybe don't totally make sense in my review because of how spoilery. Again, it's a mystery, so it's hard for me to say a lot. Okay, so this book was okay.
Dang it.
It was okay. The story was like mostly intriguing. And I was definitely interested in what was going on for probably the first like 50-60%. So a good half, little more than half of the book, I was like totally in. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like as more things start being revealed, because like once you get to that halfway mark, you're going to start getting like dumped on with like things of reveals from back in the day and like all that kind of stuff. And it was just like, I don't know. There was like weird jealousy things that happened back in the day. And I was like, that's a stupid thing to be jealous about. Like, why are we acting like children? There's weird lying and withholding of evidence from the police. And I was like, that is also, again, a stupid, like, and her reasoning behind hiding the evidence was idiotic. I was like, you are a police officer. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh.
And then there was a few things that happened that felt like they were supposed to be bigger. So it was like things that kept being brought up that made it feel like it was supposed to be a big deal or like something that was going to progress into something else. And then it just kind of like was left there. So I feel like some of the story just kind of dropped off a little bit. So didn't love that. The twists in this book were stupid.
Not twisty, you say?
No, they were like, it almost felt like they were trying to be super shocking. Like, oh my God, can you imagine like this happened? And I was like, that is stupid. There were there were 3 different twists, maybe 4 different twists that happened, and I hated all 4 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as it happened, I was just like, well, okay, that was stupid. Oh, okay, that was dumb again. Oh,
stop wasting my time.
Yes, it was so dumb, which is, again, why I didn't really like the latter half of the book, because it was like all of these twists started coming out, and I was like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little spoiler. It's not like necessarily a plot point. It's just something that happened in the book that it completely felt like out of place, and it really took me out of the story for sure. And I was like, I don't know what this is. So I'm going to tell you what it is. Okay. So Meredith is the one with the daughter who went missing. She was a doula midwife, whatever. So Kate, who's the neighbor who was doing some of the investigating and stuff at the time, she believes that one of the suspects in her disappearance or murder is this male OBGYN that Meredith had worked with at some point in the past. So in order to try to get information from this man, this fucking woman makes an appointment with him, pretending to have received a positive pregnancy test. And, okay, now I'm not saying that what happens is totally unbelievable, because I've been to the doctor before. I've had male OBGYNs. I totally understand that this is a thing that happens. But basically he's an asshole to her, right? Mm-hmm. And so that part is not unbelievable to me, but just like how it fits into the story, the fact that she's lying about a pregnancy test, and this is her way to get into him. Like, she's lying about all this stuff, and then she's mad at him because he doesn't believe her about the symptoms that she's saying. Like, I get it. Like, yes, you can be upset that he treated you like that, because most of the time that's what fucking happens. You get treated like shit in the OBGYN because the male doctor is like, it's in your head. You're having, like, this is normal, right? So while I had some sympathy for her there, I was like, you're lying.
You're mad because he's calling your bluff.
Yes, you fucking walked in and I don't know. So basically, he's an asshole to her. He dismisses all of her concerns, whether they're fake or not, basically brushing her off. Like I said, again, I get it. It's an experience that's sadly pretty common for women across the board. But the scene just felt like so weird to me. Like, we didn't get anything out of it other than being like, male OBGYNs are assholes, right? Like, that's really the vibe I got. And I was just like, that, how does that fit in? It didn't fit into the overall story. It just didn't. And and the scene was like, I don't know. I feel like it was like a whole chapter. So I had like 10 to 15 pages of this. Like, I
and then you didn't get anything out of it.
No. Yeah. No. And I didn't feel like it helped the story in any way. Like, they left feeling the same way that they felt when they went in. It was just, it was very weird to me, and I didn't love that. So there's that. Mm-hmm. All right. Ratings. When I first rated this book, I rated it 3.
Okay.
Original Werthers. But after some thought, and I actually like wrote all of my thoughts out and like whatever, and like really went through it, it's a 2. I'm dropping it for sure to a 2. It just was not, there was way more things about it that I disliked than I enjoyed. And for me to be like, being 50-50, right? Like, of 50% of the book I enjoyed and 50% of the book was terrible, I am leaning more towards the like, it deserves 2 for me.
Okay.
So 2 Werther's originals.
Dang it.
The end.
Man, 2-star books.
Yeah.
I think I only had like 1 or 2 2-star books last year.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well,
it's a momentous occasion.
This is a momentous occasion. Yeah, I feel like I don't usually rate super low. So, yeah.
I definitely think you're willing to give the benefit of the doubt.
I really am. So. Oh, well, I'm glad I could save my friend from having to read it, and 1, be scared, and 2, be disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be terrible. Like, not only did the book give you nightmares, but 2, it was a terrible book.
It wasn't that good. Yes, and also now I'm questioning her other friends' recommendations. So from now on, anytime she gets recommended books from this friend, I'm going to be like, wait a second.
No.
Let's discuss this. Mm-hmm. All right, are you ready for our discussion question? Okay. Let's see. Do you have a book that you wish could get adapted into a movie or a show? Is there anything that you've read recently that you're like, if only I could see this in live action?
It's happening. You know, I'm really glad. For as much as I don't like the book, I'm really glad that Project Hail Mary is going to be a book.
A movie.
Yes.
It's already a book.
Whatever, guys. I'm really glad that it's going to be a movie just because I want to see Rocky.
Okay, that's fair. I'm trying to think of things that I've read recently. I mean, like I said, I just read all those hockey books, and now it's going to be a show, so I get to watch that. Which I'm actually interested to see how that's going to be, because it's a pretty smutty book. So it's going to be one of those shows, I assume. I I think Prime. I think it's on Prime. So there's that. What else have I read recently?
I really liked Gideon the Ninth. I think that would be a cool sci-fi show.
Yeah.
What is that other book that I read? Fuck is this book? Lights Out.
You want to see that? That has to be on like Cinemax After Dark or something. Is that even a thing anymore? I don't even know.
I don't know.
That's all I can think of, though.
Yes.
That one's like X-rated.
I mean, do you think it would be any worse than some of the shit that was in Game of Thrones?
Maybe. I don't know. It feels a little different because there's like all the stalking elements and like the like masked men elements and like I don't know. I feel like you're basically just watching porn. You want porn with plot is what you want.
Fine, you got me. What? Didn't you say that Heartless Hunter was gonna? Oh no,
I don't think so.
What was it about Heartless Hunter? They just announced that something was gonna happen, right? Like, is that what I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Oh, dang it, Nicole. You suck at this.
I don't remember those.
I think you sent me like an Instagram thing where they're like, something is gonna happen with these.
Oh, that was right. I remember. So she said she posted something that like there was something coming, but she couldn't tell us what it was. And one of the guesses was that it was going to be a show. And I think my guess was that there was going to be like some bonus chapters or something, or maybe like a novella or something like that. But there was people thinking, I don't know if I could see that as a show. Like, I don't know if I want to see that as a show.
No, I don't either. That's why. But I saw it I'm going through my phone right now. And
yeah. Oh, I think the Finley Donovan series would be fun as a show.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, I think that one would be like a fun little, like a little buddy comedy almost. Yeah, I can't really think of any others that I can't say. There's nothing that I've read recently that I'm like,
this has to
I
be
need to see this. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've read some bangers recently. Not like 5-star, like, oh my God, but I've read some good books recently that I'm, you're always like, oh man, if this was a movie, how would they do it, right?
Yeah. But I feel like for the most part though, I feel like when I finish a really good book, I just think like that was a really good book. I don't think like I wish I could see this as a show or a movie. I feel like when they announce that something is coming out as a show or a movie, it's kind of just like icing on top a little bit or like a fun surprise. It's never, I feel like I don't ever come out of it thinking that it's something that I want. I think. I'm in a bubble. Remember, I'm in a bubble right now. That may change if I read something soon and I'm like, guess what, guys?
Movie.
Yes, this is what I want. So yeah. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, to be continued.
Okay, great. Dear listeners, you let us know if there's anything from you that like you've recently read that you're like, shit, I can't wait to see this on a movie or a show. Let us know if you have any of those. Go to all of our socials, Savor the Story Pod. Go to our website, savorthestorypod.com. Go to our emails, savorthestorypod@gmail.com. Go everywhere we are and give us comments and likes and loves and share us with your friends. And tell everybody to come hang out with us. The end.
Go now.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay, bye. Good night.